So last night, when everybody was sleeping, Laila Charani, Ned Nwoko's third wife, came out on social media to call out her co-wife and the youngest wife of Ned Nwoko on social media. So, in that post, she accused actress Regina Daniels of introducing her to drugs, nearly destroying her marriage because she introduced her to drug, and even going as far as claiming Regina was sleeping with girls around her. She didn't stop at drugs, she added lesbianism to it. Now, this kind of claim would normally sound unbelievable, but what's making people talk is the timing, and people are really not even buying this narrative Laila put out because earlier uh earlier the same day, uh, some hours before that, activist Omoyele Showore had dropped a serious expose about Ned Nwoko himself. In case you don't know who activist Showore is, apart from him being an activist and being so at the fore on social media, he is also the owner of Sahara Reporters. So though he didn't make that on Sahara Reporters, he made that post and that revelation on his Facebook page. So, according to Sowore, there is a proof that Ned Nwoko married Regina Daniels when she was still a minor, just 17 years old. There is this conversation around her age when Ned Nwoko married her. So, here's what Omo Yele Sowore wrote in the expose he wrote about Ned Nwoko. He wrote, and I quote, "Evidence now available suggests that Senator Ned Nwoko for Senate traveled internationally with his now temporary estranged wife, Regina Daniels, at a time when she was still a minor. Records indicate she was born in October 2001 and that their marriage took place in May 2019 when she was 17 years old. Ned Nwoko changed her name from Regina Nyamaka Favor Odiogu to Regina Daniels. He obtained a fake INEC voters card to hide her age after introducing her to drugs to enable him to force himself on her. He traveled with Regina to Jordan, United Arab Emirates, and Egypt when she was still underage, but avoided the US and UK because he knew the legal implications. Now, this fact raised serious moral and legal questions, and no amount of power should protect him from accountability. Now, that post caused a big stir online, and just hours later, boom, Laila's post comes out with a sudden long message defending Ned and attacking Regina. So, of course, Nigerians started connecting the dot. Now, people are saying that this whole thing didn't just start today, like she just came out of the blues to track Regina. So, they believe Laila has never liked Regina. And if you followed their story, that notion makes sense. Because when Regina joined the Nwoko family in 2019, she was just a young Nollywood actress, beautiful, famous, and suddenly married to a billionaire with multiple wives. Now, from the start, people noticed there was, some kind of jealousy between with Laila. So Laila quietly unfollowed Regina on Instagram, and Regina unfollowed her back. This was the first public sign that something was off. Then Laila stopped appearing in any of the family photos Regina posted. She even left Nigeria for Morocco at some point and deleted every picture of Ned from her page. So when fans asked her what happened, she dropped cryptic messages like, "Respect yourself and you will get respect." Now, clear shade if you ask me. And let's not forget that there was a time Regina and Ned were dancing in their mansion. That video went viral and people noticed Laila wasn't there. Days later, Laila went live saying she was tired of pretending. Shortly after, she unfollowed Ned himself and disappeared. She only came back around 2022 saying she and Ned had settled. But since then, you could tell things were not the same. She and Regina still didn't interact online, not even a hi. So when this new post came out, Nigeria said this is not a surprise to us at all because Laila has never liked Regina and she may probably take this as a payback time, you know, you know, for Regina. And there's something about, for this jealousy thing when Ned married Regina, she became the favorite. She was always at the fore, always following him about. So this came off as something that Laila got jealous of. So let me read out Laila's post about Regina. So listen carefully. She wrote, and I quote, How dare you say that you ever give me money? For what exactly? I am very contented with the provisions my husband makes for our family. We should show Nigerians our bank account to see who is paying money to our account. You also know that my husband completely hates alcohol, drugs, and smoking. He has always been clear that he would never accept any wife who drinks, smokes, or uses drugs. The only reason you're fighting my husband is because he wants you to stop your drug and alcohol addiction. It has always been a serious matter for him, as he neither smokes nor drinks himself. You know too well that I almost lost my marriage when you introduced me to drugs years ago, and it was my husband's quick insistence on intervention that rescued me from that dark path. So you have been a bad influence since you married into this beautiful family, giving drugs to nannies and our workers, including your younger sister, Destiny. You infected everyone with your virus, and this is why I will not trust my daughters around you unsupervised, especially when I found out that you were sleeping with every single girl around you. Clock that. Now, please go and sort yourself out, seek help immediately, and continue with your rehabilitation and leave the other wives out of this. I say this not out of anger, but from a place of truth and concern for the level of lies that you're peddling for a reason that are known to you alone. If you ask me, this is a lot. This is a whole lot. She didn't only tag Regina Daniels as being into drugs, but also tagged her as being into lesbianism, and these two things she mentioned are something that are not legalized in Nigeria. So immediately after posting that, Laila shared the happy family video of herself, Ned, and the kids all smiles. That move alone told Nigerians the contrary of what they are trying to sell, like what they are trying to shove into the minds of Nigerians, because it's giving you want to change the narrative, you want to do a damage control. You know, Nigerians are very smart, they are very smart people. So while she was doing that, many Nigerians um mentioned some things like the loopholes that were found in the write-up. You know, I had to do some diggings and so what people were saying about this whole situation online. And yeah, what I could come down with for now because I know people are still the day is still early. So according to the comment I saw online, the commenters pointed out five major loopholes in the post, like telling us that this is never Laila's handwriting. Though I said she never liked Regina, but then she couldn't have done this like it's giving a Barnett handiwork. I don't know if anybody agrees with me on here with my submission. Now, here are the loopholes Nigerians discovered from Laila's post today. And here are the talking points like people are saying, this is not Laila's handwriting. This is not Laila. This is actually Barnett's handwriting and handiwork. It was written by Barnett but posted on Laila's page to make it look as if it was Laila that composed it. So here are the loopholes. Loophole number one. People are saying Laila does not understand, like she understands, but she's not that fluent. She's not really fluent in English because they even mentioned a line she wrote some time back, like where she wrote, "Respect is a beautiful thing." And now all of a sudden she's writing long paragraphs with structure, like just like a lawyer's handwriting. Recall that Ned is a lawyer, so it reeks of Ned's handwriting, not Laila. So loophole number two, she claimed that Regina introduced her to drugs 6 years ago. But on the other hand, Barnett revealed that Regina Daniels started these drugs 8 months ago. Did you see that the math is not math? It's not mathing at all. So this is loophole number two. No, loophole number three. Laila said her husband completely hates alcohol and drugs. But Nigerians pulled receipt video of Ned and Regina in clubs, drinking and smoking shisha together. I don't know. Someone even commented he eats alcohol, but they follow her go club, buy her drinks and shisha. So who is lying here? Loophole number four. After dropping that serious post, Laila turned around and posted a happy family video, smiling, playing, and this makeup video where You just have to smile to the camera. So she posted that, and people were saying, this is giving you won't be this is giving you shoving, like trying to change the narrative and doing some kind of damage control, maybe to pepper Regina Daniels, or those kind of a thing. So as it stands now, the Ned Nwoko and the Regina's family drama, should we call this a sitcom, is not over until it is over, because what's all these new allegations and damage control flying